In your submission, you made mention of hereditary.
Yes.
Want to find out it being hereditary, meaning that the mental disorder, whatever it is, stays there in the family forever. And let's take an individual from the family. Does the person experience or goes through this trauma of the mental disorder forever? That since hereditary, it can be solved or something.
Okay. So that's where the issue of education comes to play. So, for instance, if bipolar is a typical example of this disorders that can easily be found in a family. But the issue is if you identify that this is what is running through, you get educated on it. When somebody is suffering from this condition, what are the symptoms the person exhibits? What ways can that person be helped? When you know this, you are able to find help for yourself and people in your family. The moment it begins to show, you know that you already know the conditions, the symptoms. You identify that, oh, okay, these are signs that it is beginning to show. Then you, because you have a fair knowledge about it, you also know how best to help the person get out of it. You understand?
Okay.
When the person is moody and wants to be left alone, because you know how it works, although you give the person some space, you also give the person some form of attention from time to time. So it all boils down to the education. If you know and it is in your family, then you will know about how best to help people around you.
People have wrongly associated mental health with insanity and lunacy, as you made mention. What is your take on this assertion?
Oh, okay. It is normal in our Ghanaian context that people who have mental health conditions are considered as being mad or something. It is not always the case. It is not always the case. Mental health conditions are just like any other health conditions. Once you are able to identify it and give it the needed attention and treatment at the initial stages, you are able to get cured. There are some few of them that are very hard to cure, like the loss of memory. Those ones are very hard to cure. But mental health, just as I said, they are just like any other condition. Once you begin to feel the symptoms, once you begin to feel the symptoms of malaria and you go to the hospital early, you get diagnosed and you are given the needed treatment, with time you get well.
Okay.
So once you begin to feel that, or people around you see that things are not going so well with you, you are behaving in an abnormal way. If it is identified early enough and you are being diagnosed and given the needed treatment, with time you should get better. Mental health condition that is described as madness or lunacy. When you let it, just like any physical illness, when you let it go beyond treatment, then it becomes very difficult to control.
Okay.
You understand? It becomes very difficult to control.